Hello and welcome back to a slow room makeover. It's been a little while, but a lot's been happening, so I'm going to fill you in. Just going to start off with a few shots of where we're at the moment before we get stuck into decorating a bit more of the gallery wall. This is going to take a little while. It's been a long time coming, this video. A lot's been happening, and honestly this footage is quite old. I've got a lot of other stuff which is more recent, but I still wanted to get this out there and so progress the story of how the room is being transformed. This gallery wall is kind of okay at the moment. I'd like to do like a full update of it at some point and change everything around, new photos, switch everything up, add some more depth and that sort of thing to it, but yeah, it'll do for now. Start, you saw I also got a new vase which I really like, and you can now see down in the bottom corner there, but that's about it for this first section. I got a plant finally. We'll see how long it survives for. I don't have high hopes, but I'm hoping to get some more plants in and about. I love plants, so yeah, keen to grow some more indoors. But now I'm going to try and put up this poster. This poster was a gift and I really love it a lot. It's got some things on it that I really like, which are minerals and rocks, and it's also just a really pretty poster to look at. So it's going to go up right next to my bed. I think it looks really nice. It fits the space quite well. Pretty happy with how this has turned out, and I really enjoy looking at it before bed as well. Next up, we're going to chuck up a calendar on my mirror. It's a big space, my mirror, and I really enjoy having a calendar that I can look at all at once, rather than on my phone, looking at bits and pieces at a time. Just being able to see the whole thing all at once I find super helpful. I've been making this one, which you can ignore the date because it'll tell you that it's last year, and so as I said, the footage is a little bit old, but that's alright. In future I'd like to do some more with the design of this calendar, maybe do a digital version of it or something like that, but for now I'm pretty happy with this. It works well. Like I said, I'm going to put some more plants in. I really love plants. I love the colour and the shapes and the textures and the different kind of levels and scales they add. But I also just like looking at them. I really love succulents. They were kind of my first love of plants and gardening growing up. But indoor plants I haven't done a heap of, so we'll see how they go. You'll see how they go by the end of this video. But first, a short sponsor break. Welcome back. As I said, footage is a bit old, so this is jumping ahead a few months now. You can probably see that there's a few days crossed off in the calendar. But now we're going to jump into some cleaning. The room's in pretty desperate need of it. It gets pretty dusty in here. It's an old house, and yeah, a lot of dust just builds up. But that's alright. I don't mind cleaning. In fact, I like cleaning. It's just finding the time to do it. That's the annoying bit. I'm going to move all the stuff off and do a bit of a rearrange and resort as well. And then we'll do a little bit more of the gallery wall too. I'll leave you to it for a minute. Unfortunately, my lamp broke, or one of my lamps. Luckily, it's just the switch part of it. But yeah, it's a bit dangerous to use currently, so I'll have to deal with that. It should be fine to fix by someone who knows what they're doing. But for now, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, so like I said, I don't have a heap of experience with indoor plants, and the one that looked so fresh and green at the start of the video now looks like that. So that wasn't great. I think maybe I overwatered it, or didn't get enough light, or maybe both, or maybe something else. But you know, it's a good learning experience, and we'll try again with some different ones. Now we're gonna get into redoing a bit of the gallery wall. Also got these couple of new maps, again a gift, which I'm very grateful for. And I think they're really cool. I love old maps, so I'm gonna pop these ones up here, and I'm gonna shift a bit of the gallery wall around as well and pop some on there. Yeah, I'll leave you to it again. That's about it for this video now, just a little bit more cleaning, and that'll wrap us up this time. I'll show you a few shots of what it looked like, where the rooms come from, and what it's looking like at the moment. Still got big plans for the space. I want to do more with it, but perhaps not big plans, but little plans that hopefully will make things nicer. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think anything else should be added. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy. See you in the next one.